Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Fred. Okay, so I would like to treat another example on auxiliary. Now, this is the elevation of an object of a rectangular base prism again, but this time around it is tilted to a horizontal plane. As you can see, tilted 45 degrees to the horizontal plane. Okay, so now you are required to copy this elevation and plan and draw the auxiliary elevation, because you can see the x line here. It means you should project the auxiliary elevation from the plan. So you're going to draw lines perpendicular to this line at 90 degrees to this line to get your auxiliary elevation. So we'll first of all start by drawing the elevation on the plan. Now, a careful study of this will tell you that the auxiliary plan, the plan is not complete. The plan is not complete. Okay, so what's missing? So if you view from the top, you discover that there's supposed to be a line here. Okay, then also from the top, you see this part, you can't see it from the top, so there's supposed to be a hidden detail here. So that completes the plan. All right, using these dimensions, let's start. So draw a horizontal line. We'll start with the elevation. So draw a horizontal line, thin line. Thin line. So now we're told the angle here is 45 degrees. So get your 45 degree set square. All right, get your 45 degree set square, align it in this form, make sure it is properly aligned, then support with your ruler. Okay, now start from any point of your choice. Maybe you want to start with this point. Draw a line because it's 45 degrees, don't forget. Draw a thin line, this point. Okay, now remember, this is a rectangular base prism. So actually this should be 90 degrees to each other. All of these edges, they are 90 degrees. These lines, they are 90 degrees to each other. So your ruler still in position, do not shake it. Just turn and in this form and drop a perpendicular. So whatever line you draw here is 90 degrees. Okay, this becomes 90. So in case you don't know what to do, just let me explain that. So you knew how I got this. So align your set square in this form. Now let me show you two methods. You can either align your set square with this line here and draw a line here. Okay, that's one method. Or you can align your set square with this 45 degree set square, don't forget, with this line. Once you're done, support with your ruler, okay, and slide to this edge here, this corner here, and draw. Okay, so this is 90 degrees. All right, so we're told that the distance here is 60 and this is 30. We're going to measure it. So this is 30. You draw thick lines, and this is 60. So from here to this point is 60. I'm going to draw thick lines. Okay, so transfer lines. Align your set square with this and support with your ruler. Transfer lines here and draw a thin line. So what you do is it's either you measure 60 on it and complete, or you just transfer this line. Align your set square like this and transfer to where you already have 60 here and draw it thick line at once. So complete the drawing with thick lines. Okay, and that gives you the elevation. So remember, this is 45 degrees. All right, so you can erase every other line. All right, so this is it. Now let's draw the plan. So you are going to align your set square with this horizontal line and just move to any convenient point of your choice where you will start drawing the plan. So draw a horizontal line there and just leave it, because there are no dimensions for the length of the plan. You can only get it from what? The elevation. So align your set square perpendicular. So, or better still, you can align your ruler with this horizontal line and put your set square on top. Now transfer thin lines from the corners of the elevation. Okay, transfer here, this corner here, draw thin lines down, transfer here, this corner here, draw thin lines down, and finally you transfer here, this corner here, and you draw thin lines down. Okay, so I'm just going to have to seal all of this up. Okay, so we're told that the thickness is 15, right? So that's 1.5. So you measure 1.5. So this is 0 and this is 1.5. So that's it. Transfer lines there, and that completes the plan. So I'm going to draw the thick outlines of the plan. Okay, so that's it. So like I told you initially, this plan is not complete. So I told you you're going to be seeing this part, which is here. So this is going to be thick line when viewed from the top, and this part also, when viewing from the top, you won't be able to see it, so it's going to be hidden details. So this is going to be broken lines. So that's it. That completes the drawing. All right, so the next thing you will do is, now like I told you, the height in this case, okay, in this view, the height of this object from the horizontal plane is not this here. No, it is the perpendicular height that you transfer to the what? To the auxiliary. You get? Now if you are new to this question, to this very class, you might want to go see the previous video on introduction to auxiliary, so it will help you to understand what we meant by transferring vertical lines to the side. Okay, so what you do is, first of all, look for a space to draw a vertical line, okay, that is perpendicular to the horizontal. So align your set square with any of the lines. Just look for any convenient distance of your choice and draw a thin line there. Okay, now come over here and transfer horizontal line to all the edges. So transfer here, draw a thin line, transfer here, draw a thin line, and to this point draw a thin line. So that's it. So this is the height that you will transfer to the auxiliary. I hope this is clear. Okay, so the next thing you do is define the object, the drawing rather, using alphabets and numbers as the case may be. All right, so let me call this 0. All right, I will call this 1, I will call this 2, and I will call this 3. So if this is 0, so that is 0. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. I hope this is clear. All right, good. So I can also bring them here for clarification. So this 0 is here, this is 0, this is 1, don't forget, this is 2, and this is 3. This is what you do next. Okay, so just follow me. Now remember, this 0, there are 2 of them. Once again, let me use this. So this object is like this. So this 0 you are looking at, there is 1 here and there is 1 at the bottom. So but you can only see it, you can only see this line because this line is covering this one at the bottom. So if there is 0 here, there is another one side 0 0, but you can see it from the plan. This 1 2, you cannot see it from the elevation, but you can see it on the plan 1 2. So 0 0, two of them. So this is 0 0. So that makes here two of them also 1. Remember here 1 1. This is 3. So you have 3 3. I already explained why that is. Then this is 2. We have two of them 2 2. So 2 2 3 3 1 1 and 0 0. I hope that's clear. All right. So the next we are going to be doing now is we're told that we're given a plane at an angle of what? 60 degree xx. So get your 60 degree set square. So these are 60 degree set square. So align it at any convenient point of your choice. So align with the horizontal. So I'm using this 60 now, don't forget. So now adjust to any convenient point. Do not allow it to encroach into the what? Elevation. So just any convenient point of your choice and draw a thin line, excess line. Okay, extend it. So don't forget, this is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees according to what we have here, right? 60. All right, so to draw the auxiliary, let me erase this extension. The auxiliary elevation. Now you are going to project lines from this plan, because from plan you get auxiliary elevation. So don't forget, this is your xx. X line. Okay. So now you are going to project lines perpendicular. Now you can just start with just one point is enough. Okay. So once you can draw one of them perpendicular to this surface, then transfer the other lines. So how? Now align this set square. You can use any of the set squares. Ensure that it is properly aligned with this xx line. So any line you draw from here to this xx line becomes what? A perpendicular line. Now before you draw the line, make sure you align with any of the what? Corners of this plan to do so. So let me use this corner. So I'm going to put my pencil here and adjust my set square until it is perpendicular. So while my pencil is here, I'm watching this other side, so you can see it is perpendicular. Or you might want to use this side as reference, the inside here as reference. So whichever one that is okay by you, you can do so, but let's make it simple. So align your set square so that to be perpendicular. Meanwhile, you are trying to you are ensuring it is touching one of the points. Okay. Now if this method is difficult for you, let me show you another method. So put your ruler on the excess line like this. So align your ruler with this excess line. All right. So get this and so the ruler line is a support for this set square. So you can adjust to any point here and draw a line perpendicular. Just one is enough. You're going to transfer the rest. So let me adjust to 1. Okay, 1 here. So I'm going to draw a thin line. So that's okay. So what I'll do next is I will extend the line. This line is a thin line. I will extend. Okay, so that's it. So what I'll do is I'll just transfer this line to every other point. So I have 8 points here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I've already drawn one, so I have 7 left. So align your set square with this line that you've drawn. So once that is done, support with your ruler. So transfer to all other points. Draw thin lines. Okay, so that's it. Now what you do next is you transfer all of this, transfer them here like this. Okay, so you use your pale divider to achieve that. So I'm going to stretch 0 to 3. So this is 0 to 3. I'm going to transfer it starting from here, this XS line. So don't forget, this becomes what? 0. Don't forget this 0 here, 0, and this becomes what? 3. So I'm going to dot that here. So this is 3. So I'm going to transfer 0 to 2. Here. This becomes my 2. This point here. Then I'm going to transfer 0 to 1. So you transfer here. So this becomes my 1. Okay. So the next thing you do is you transfer this XX line to all the numbers, all the points. Okay, so 2, 1, thin line, 2, thin line, 3, thin line. So that's it. So this height is what you've transferred, and you've transferred all the corresponding points here, and you've labeled them. So once you can label, now if you do not label your drawing, it becomes difficult for you to come up with the auxiliary, because the labeling we give what we define, would have already defined the parts, and all you have to do is just transfer. It makes it easy. So once you have gone through this phase, let's move to the next phase. Now remember our rule of what? Length, breadth, and what? Thickness. So in this case, now let's take this as our length, let's take this as our breadth, and let's take this as our thickness. All of these are our thickness. Do you understand? Okay. So let us deal with, so which one do we start with? Should we deal with length first, or breadth, or thickness? Okay, let us deal with length first. I hope you are following me. Okay, so length is all of these lines. So we have 2 of them. You have 1 drawn to what? Connecting to 3, and you have 0 connecting to what? 2. That is 1. There's another one at the back. So the one we just dealt with now is 1 to 3. So look at it. 1 drawn to 3. That is, trace the line down. 1 drawn to 3 for the front. Then there is another one at the back, which is this one. 1 drawn to 3. We must have settled off this length. Then the other one is 0 to 2. So we trace down 0 to 2. 0 to 2. So 0 joined to 2 is what you are saying here, 0 joined to 2. Then the other one, 0 joined to 2. The other one at the back, which you cannot see, which is, but you can see it from the plan, 0 joined to 2. So let's define it here on the auxiliary. All right. So what do we have here? Remember, we are dealing with all length. So 1 joined to 3. So just trace down 1. Wherever you see 1, you stop. So 1, we are looking for 1. This is, sorry, forget about this 3 first. Let's look for 1. So this is 1, 1. Trace it, 1. You dot. Join to what? 3. So trace 3 down. Remember, we are dealing with this one at the back first. 1 join to 3, 1 join to 3. So this is it, 3. So you just follow the line. Wherever you see 3, you dot. So you remember 3 is here. So you follow the line. This is 2, no. This is 3. So that's it. You dot here. 3. Now what's going on? 1 is joined to 3. We're going to join 1 to 3. Whatever that is happening here, reproduce here. So you join 1 to 3. Can use thick line. That's it. Now There is another 1 to 3. Don't forget 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1, 1 to 3, another 1 to 3, 2. So the second one. So now 1, wherever you see 1, you dot. So follow the line. So you check with all these numbers here. So 1, this is 1 here. So this is it. You dot. 1 to 3. Don't forget 1 to 3. So you trace 3. Wherever you see 3, you dot. So this is 3 here. So you trace 3. This is it here. You dot. Now what's going on? 1 is joined to 3. That is here. This 1 is joined to 3. So you join both of them. Whatever is going on here, whatever is happening here, that's happening here, you do the same. So join. I'm having issues with this pencil. Okay. So that's it. I hope you know how we got here. All right. Now remaining this other length, but we are dealing with all length. So we have 2 joined to what? 0 joined to 2. So if you trade this one here 0, trade this one here 2. So 0 joined to 2, 1. Another 0 joined to 2. That's 2. We have 2 of them here. So trace. Let's start with this one 0. This is 0 here, so it's corresponding with this. Join to 2. This is 2 here. So we are going to join this one. Now remember, because you are viewing from this corner, okay, you are not going to see this 0 joined to 2 because it's at the back. So it's going to be what? Hidden details. So you use hidden details to connect this. So we have done 0 to 2. Now you will see this one because if you are standing here, you can see this. So 0 joined to 2. So trace 0. This is 0 here. 0, 0. Join to 2. So 2, 2. Remember, this is 2. So 2. So it will be visible. So 0 to 2. Join. Now, once you've done this, you have satisfied what? All length. Now let's go to breadth. Where is our breadth? Our breadth are these one you're seeing here. So let's treat this. So you could also see it from the plan. 0 joined to 1. 0 joined to 1. There is another 0 joined to 1 at the back, which is this one. 0 joined to 1. Now we have 2 joined to 3. 2 joined to 3. 2 joined to 3. 2 of them. So you follow the same process. So we have 0. Trace 0. This is 0. Join to 1. You trace until you get to 1. This is it here. 1. 0 join to 1. 0 join to 1. 0 join to 1. I hope this is clear. So connect 0 to 1. You have traced 0 here. You have traced 1 here. So you connect. The next one is another 0 here. Another 1 here. Because this is 1. So 1 is intersecting with 1. You join. So we are done with this 0 to 1, 2 of it, 1, 2. Now let's go to 2 to 3. So 2, wherever you see 2, trace this. This is 2 here. Join to what? 3. Trace. This is 3 here. So this 2 join to what? 3. 2 join to 3. You can see a line joining them. So you join 2 to 3. These 2 that you've traced. But once again, it's at the back. You won't be able to see it. So it becomes what? Hidden details. We're done with the first one. Now remaining the second one. 2. 2 here. Join to 3. As you can see it here. 2 join to 3. So you trace 3. This is 3 here. You join to be visible. So we are done with all breadth. Now what we have left is what? The thickness. So you cannot see the thickness from the what? The elevation. You can only see it from where? The plan. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now let's start. This is 1 join to 1. So just trace. Wherever you see 1, for this you stop. Wherever you see 1, for this you stop. So 1. Let me start with this one. 1. 1. 1. So 1 join to 1 because 1 is joined to 1. You join. The next one is 0 to 0. So you trace 0. This is 0 because this is 0. The next 0, this is the other 0. So these are these 2 points. What is happening? They were joined. It will be visible to you. It's not visible from the plan, but it is visible from this side. Join. The next one is 3 joined to 3. Remember, we are dealing with thickness. 3 joined to 3. So you trace 3 all the way. There's 3 here, so that's it. Let me do that again. 3 joined to 3. So you trace the next 3. That's it here. So 3 joined to 3. And the last one, 2 joined to 2. So you trace until you get to 2. So that's 2. You can see 2 joined to 2. So trace the next point for 2. The same. So this is the joining, but it will be what? Invisible. That is hidden. So this is the auxiliary what? Elevation. This is what is required. Okay, so if you are confused, you can go through the video again. Okay, go back to the beginning and follow the step. Meanwhile, there is an introduction to auxiliary that I already explained, that I uploaded. You can go see that video as well. It will help you with understanding all of this. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you have questions, drop them on the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Once again, my name is Fred. I will see you some other time. Do have a nice day.